Hey growers, what's up? My name's Lucas and these are some of my potted pepper plants here, and they look like a Best Buy after Black Friday. Super messy. They don't look very good, and that's because I pretty much have been neglecting them for the past month. Haven't been watering them, really, haven't been fertilizing them, and yeah, I feel pretty bad. Despite my obvious neglect for these pepper plants, I really do enjoy growing peppers. The problem is, seeds can be extremely expensive, especially for the more rare varieties, such as Carolina Reapers and ghost peppers. So in this video, I'm gonna show you what I do to get free pepper plants. That's right, free. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. One thing I do to get free pepper plants is I save my own pepper seeds. This is a nice little collection of hot peppers that I grew this year. This one is a ghost pepper. It's a super hot pepper. These two are mystery peppers. I thought they were chocolate habaneros, but obviously not. This one here is a chocolate habanero, and this is a hot paper lantern habanero. So let me show you how I save my seeds. Now the first thing I do is I put some gloves on. The reason I do this is because I don't want to touch my eyes later when my fingers have pepper juice on them, because that's a recipe for disaster. Trust me, I've done it before. It hurts like heck.
To infinity and
He hits me every time. Ow! Ah! So, once you got your gloves on, obviously I'm not a surgeon. I'm horrible at putting on these gloves. Alright, once you got, I ripped them. Well, there you go. I just got contaminated by biohazardous pepper juice. So what I do is I pick the best possible pepper specimen of the variety I'm trying to save seed from. So this here is a really beautiful looking chocolate habanero. It's got a nice shape to it, nice size. So I'm gonna save the seeds. So what I do, just take it, put it down on a paper plate. I'm using paper plates because I wanna kill trees. No, I'm just kidding. It's because I don't wanna get juice on a ceramic plate from my house, because that way the juice might stay on there even if it gets washed. I just wanna make sure that the pepper juice is basically very disposable. So I cut the pepper in half, and then I take it and I just use the knife to kind of flick out the seeds. And they're usually stuck to this white stuff in here that's called placenta, and it makes it kind of tough, but you just gotta kind of gently tease them out with a knife. And then once they're dry, I'll just put them in an envelope. I usually don't put them in plastic bags because if there's any excess moisture left over, it'll be contained within the bag, whereas in the envelope, it's paper, so it'll dry out. And you can plant these seeds right away, right after taking them out of the pepper. I've done it before and been very successful. Or you can just store them. My neighbor is starting his lawnmower, so that makes it kind of difficult for me to do my video. So that's how I save my pepper seeds. It's super easy, and it gives you free peppers year after year. You don't have to keep buying seeds and wasting your money unnecessarily. So, because I recently hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be eating a tiny piece of this chocolate habanero, because I've never tried the chocolate habanero before. Actually, doesn't really taste like chocolate. Basically tastes like fire. Oh, man. Oh, interesting flavor though. It's kind of interesting, and I like it. So another thing I do to get free pepper plants is I actually recycle my own. This plant here is a ghost pepper that I grew in this pot, and this winter I'm gonna actually take it inside, and sorry, that pepper was just so hot. So I'm gonna take this one inside, and I'm going to basically give it a bit of water, every once in a while, and it's basically just gonna sit in front of my windowsill in my bedroom. My mom thinks I'm crazy for doing that, But what's going to happen is that next year, this plant is going to actually generate new growth at the nodes, and it's going to turn into a whole, basically, it's basically like how, you know how trees lose all their leaves and then the next season they sprout back? Well, that's basically what happens to your peppers as long as you take them inside for the winter. And then once they start sprouting new leaves in the spring, I cut them back to maybe about, you know, a foot tall into kind of a nice shape, and I bring them outside once it's warm enough. I made a video on how to overwinter pepper plants a while ago, back in 2017, and it wasn't a really good video because it showed me actually cutting back my pepper plant before bringing it indoors. And I wasn't really that successful overwintering that one because it ended up actually rotting in my house and dying. So I remember what I actually did that one time when I was successful with a Carolina Reaper plant is I didn't cut it back, just brought it in the house and put it in front of a windowsill and water it every once in a while. And then in the spring, like I said, I cut it back to maybe about a foot tall, and gave it a bit of bone meal, a bit of high phosphorus fertilizer, and it took off. You don't have to actually go out and buy plants or buy seeds even to get new peppers. So that's another thing I do. I've done it successfully before, and so I'm gonna try it again this year because I have lots of peppers in pots. So this method is actually called overwintering, and I'm pretty sure it only works well with super hot peppers and some hot peppers. I don't think it works that well with sweet peppers, but you can try it yourself and tell me what kind of results you get, because I've personally never tried to overwinter sweet peppers. My name's Lucas, and right now I'm sitting in a patch of periwinkle, and this right here is a mystery pepper plant. I don't know the name of this variety, and also I don't really know what I was thinking with this outro scene. It's kind of weird that I'm just sitting here with a pepper plant, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know. So yeah, I gotta go. See ya.